So the first thing that we wanted to go over was the Middletown Township website. So this is the page that you're going to go to. I know some questions came up regarding having access to the curriculum. So I just wanted to kind of walk you through, if you're not sure, how you would go about accessing the particular course curriculums for each of the grade levels. I'll help you. You don't have to look at that. So if you click on that, so when you're on the main website, you go under Curriculum Instruction tab at the very top. You can see three course selection website. Okay. So the technology department and Dr. Kerrigan has worked to update this. So you're going to see all of the high school courses here, and then if you scroll down, you're going to see the links for elementary curriculum and middle school courses. So if we were to first go into maybe the high school courses, okay, you're going to see all the subject areas and content areas for the high school over here. And let's say if you were going into English language arts, we would click on that link. Description of the courses by grade level. And if I go into grade 9, okay, it will have the curriculum linked there. Maybe we'll pick a different one. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out how to rotate on it. Yeah, no, I've been on the ones that uploaded vertically. I've been in several, that was just the lucky one we got. Yeah. So every content is listed by this. This is the high school, so you would see the subject area, you would click on the subject area, and then it would bring you into the curriculums for that course. It goes over everything. If you haven't had a chance to look at the particular curriculum guides, the goals for each unit, enduring understandings, essential questions, and the template has been, if you look at the 2016 curriculum, the templates have been updated since then because we've changed the standard since. So this is a little bit of a cleaner version, enduring understanding, essential questions, standards, and then if you scroll down, okay, it'll give you that for each unit. Instructional outcomes, and then suggested instructional learning strategies and student learning activities. And a lot of times I know what people are asking to know more about is the resources that may be used in that class for that unit, and that can be found at the very end of the unit where it talks about suggested materials and resources, online resources, ways in which the committee recommended differentiating instruction to meet all learning styles and needs, and possible assessment methods. So as Bridget mentioned, as we got further closer to the current date, let's put it that way, you'll see all of the curriculum are written using that template. We started doing that about 4 years ago, we adopted that template. So anything written probably pre-17-18 school year, around there, is written using the old template. So as those courses are coming up for rewrite, when they're being rewritten by the committees, they're put into this template. So then some courses you may find that haven't gone through that process yet may look a little different, but it still has the same exact content. It's just laid out a little differently. Exactly. Like right now, I oversee world language, so a lot of the world language from 2016 is going to be updated. I'm reviewing them right now. All the writers, the teachers are revamping them to the new template. Maybe we'll just give a quick preview. If you go to middle school courses, you have to click on the picture, by the way. Yep. If you try to click on the words, it doesn't take you to the hyperlink. There's one course guide for all 3 middle schools. Some people were a little confused. We got questions when this first went out, and they thought it was just for Bay Shore. But it is for all 3 middle schools. Yes, and this is updated to the 22-23 school year as well, the course selection guide right now. All there, they're all there. And then for elementary, since there's no course selection guide, what they did is they uploaded each subject area's unit of studies by grade for the most part. So for example, if you click on health curriculum, physical education and health, this one was recently rewritten and adopted last spring with all the new standards, and that's very different. If you go and look at other districts, many have not gotten through this process yet. In fact, we're getting calls from a lot of districts asking us for access, you know, and for, ability to look at our curriculum, because our committees worked expeditiously, to get that project done. So it's written out, it's shown in that same template we were just looking at, and it has the essential understandings, the essential questions, and it's all linked to the state standards that are aligned to that topic by unit. And that's where you see the state standards at the very end. We've talked about this in the past, but just to give everyone a little bit of an understanding, typically the way the standards are written, for certain subject areas it's by grade. For elective areas, it's typically written in grade bands. So it's usually, for elective areas, it may say by the end of 5th grade, students will be able to. Whereas if you look at the Common Core or the New Jersey Student Learning Standards for English or language arts, reading, writing, it's typically by grade. Okay, so all of those curriculum guides are now up on the website for viewing and access.